Welcome to WeRPN's Resume Tips. WeRPN is providing this resource to you to support you as you prepare to showcase yourself on paper. In this presentation, we will review the purpose of a resume and a CV, resume format, resume outline, and a final checklist. The purpose of a resume is to market yourself. Your resume is a sales tool that highlights your strengths and explains what you can do for an employer. To get an interview, the main objective is to present your qualification in a way that convinces a hiring manager to invite you for an interview. It tells your professional story. It provides a brief overview of your career journey, including your education, work history, and relevant skills. And to stand out, a well-crafted resume helps to distinguish you from other applicants in a competitive job market. A resume is a concise, two-page summary of skills and experience tailored for a job application in most non-academic fields. A curriculum vitae, or a CV, is a detailed academic document that can be many pages long and includes extensive information on publications, research, teaching, and awards. The primary difference is length and purpose. A resume is a brief sales pitch, while a CV is a comprehensive history of your professional career. Common applications for a CV include academia, research, and sometimes leadership, medical, or government positions. This session is going to focus on a resume. The standard font size for a resume is usually 10 to 12 point for the body text. Most common is 11 or 12. 12 to 14 point for section headers, sometimes bold or in small caps for emphasis. 14 to 16 point for your name at the top. It makes it stand out as a header. And a few tips are to keep the font style professional. Calibri, Arial, Times New Roman, Helvetica, or Cambria. Make sure the spacing is at 1 to 1.15. That keeps the resume easy to read. Avoid dropping below 10 point. Anything 10 point or smaller can look cramped or be hard to read on ATS software. Format matters a lot. Keep it professional with clear fonts. Make your name stand out at the top. Use clean spacing and avoid going below 10-point text. Remember that resumes are often scanned by ATS software, so clarity is essential. It is important to read the job posting whenever possible, as this helps to construct some of the sections in your resume, mainly the qualification section. This outline is laid out in a way that provides the recruiter with what they need to know about you. Each section should be concise and clear and provide the most important aspects of each section that will help the reader get interested in wanting to know more about you. The resume outline is like your blueprint. It ensures that you don't forget important sections like qualifications or education, while keeping the optional sections like objectives and awards flexible depending on your career stage. It will include a heading, contact information, objective. This is optional and usually used in early career resumes. Qualifications summary, professional experience, education, licensure, and certifications. Professional development and affiliations, awards, or volunteer. This is also an optional section. Your header should be clean and professional. Use credentials after your name if relevant. Include your contact information, your phone number, and email address. Be sure your email address is professional sounding. Next is your city and province. And include LinkedIn, but only if it's up to date. Objectives can be useful, especially if you're early in your career, changing areas of practice, or coming back after a break. However, if you already have experience, a qualification summary is much stronger. Avoid generic objectives. They add little value. Your qualifications should be tailored to the job posting. Use keywords for ATS screening. Mix technical and soft skills. Highlight your ability to provide safe care and work in teams, and mention systems or technical competencies you've acquired and used. For your professional experience, always include the job title, employer, and dates, but don't just list the duties, show achievements. Use numbers where possible. For example, cared for 10 plus patients per shift, or led a team of 4, improved documentation accuracy by 20%, delivered safe and compassionate care to 25 plus patients daily in a medical surgical unit, collaborated with interdisciplinary teams to reduce readmission rates by 15%, precepted 4 new grad nurses, provided mentorship and training. This makes your resume more impactful. Education is straightforward. List your diploma, degree, or certification with the school and year. You may also add ongoing training if relevant to the role. Employers value nurses who keep learning and are engaged in their profession. List membership with professional associations, and if relevant, add committee memberships or other professional activities. Add workshops or conferences you've attended. It shows you're invested in professional growth and staying current. The awards and recognition and volunteer work community involvement sections are optional, but can be powerful if used well. Include community work, awards, or leadership roles that tie back to healthcare or leadership. This demonstrates initiative and commitment beyond your job. This checklist is an example of the outline of a resume based on the outline described in this resource. You may have to edit and/or add to each resume according to the job you're applying for. Having a standard outline will make this a bit easier. This is a continuation of the checklist. Be sure to keep your resume concise and error-free and with no repeats. Be sure to keep your resume at 2 pages or less. This is an example of the outline of a resume based on the outline described in this resource. Remember that you may have to edit and add to each resume according to the job you're applying for. Having a standard outline will make this a bit easier. Good luck to you with your job search. Be sure to visit Career Directions on the WeRPN website for more support in helping you navigate your nursing career.